Hey everyone, I'm Mind, and about a month ago when I was in Denmark for LEGO's Fan Media Days, I got to spend some time playing the all-new LEGO Horizon Adventures game, and there was some really cool stuff in it that I want to share with you guys. I'll be completely honest, I wasn't super excited for this game. Like, I thought it was cool that it existed, but I really don't play a ton of video games, and the last few LEGO games haven't been super exciting to me. And Horizon's an IP where I really like the LEGO set, but I haven't played the original game, so I was never planning to pick this up. However, after hearing more about it at Fan Media Days, there is so much more to this game that I didn't know about, and genuinely makes me very excited for it to come out. Right off the bat, I want to mention there is Ninjago content in this game. Ninjago, of course, is my favorite thing about LEGO. It's the main thing I do on this channel, and I know that's the case for a lot of you guys too. But no, it seems like there's a significant amount of Ninjago content in this game, and it's not just like a little nod. No, there's a good bit. But I'll talk about that more in a moment. First, I just want to walk you through the different things I learned during my play session. First up, the game looks beautiful. It seems like they're going for a very LEGO movie style to their animation, where the minifigures feel more realistic. They don't have that stretchiness like the characters in the old TT games. Not that the stretchiness is bad per se, but this makes it feel a lot more LEGO-like. You know, something cool I didn't realize about this game is it's not just like a LEGO version of a Horizon game, it's sort of a crossover between LEGO and Horizon. So it of course has the Horizon world and all these amazing creatures, but you also encounter like collectible minifigures and characters from LEGO City that you have to rescue, and they're just like a natural part of the world. They integrate directly in with the story. Another really cool thing is as you explore the levels, there could be like rundown versions of official LEGO sets. I only had about 30 minutes in the play session and I was mostly just exploring, so I didn't get to see too much, but for example, in one of the first levels, there's the Modular Jazz Club in the background. But it's not like they just took the set and plopped it in. No, they naturally integrated it into the terrain. So it's been like run down and overcome by plants, and I just think that's so cool from a world building perspective. And again, makes this feel so much more like a proper LEGO tie-in. Outside of the levels, there's like this hub world with this village, and you're tasked with rebuilding the village as you go through. But the thing is, there's multiple styles for these buildings that you can unlock as you go along, and the base style is very like Horizon themed, though with some of that LEGO goofiness. And I was told there's actually Ninjago variants for a lot of the buildings. More specifically, there's different biomes in the game in the different levels, and I was told that each biome is associated with a different LEGO original IP. I don't think I got a list of all of them, but I know one of them is Ninjago, one of them I think is LEGO City, and then I wouldn't be surprised if like LEGO Friends or something was one of the others, though I didn't get any confirmation of that. Unfortunately, because I didn't progress that far, I didn't get to see any of the Ninjago buildings in-game. But yeah, if you progress far enough, apparently that's a thing you can do, which is very exciting. And then on the note of cosmetics, there is also different outfits you can put on your character. Now, of course, a lot of these are themed around the Horizon series, but a lot also aren't. Now, these outfits do have to be unlocked as you play through the game, but luckily you can still see the outfits you don't have unlocked, so I was able to get a good look at most of them. There's 4 different categories of outfits. The first is, of course, just LEGO Horizon outfits, characters from the Horizon series. These are, of course, the most thematically relevant in this game. Then there's a LEGO City section with a good variety of characters. You have like a chef, a race car driver, a character in a kendo outfit. All of these are outfits based off official minifigures. But then, most exciting to me, there is an entire Ninjago section, and this is what I was really impressed by, because it wasn't just like they threw one Ninjago outfit in, which would have been cool, don't get me wrong, but it's not just like, oh, you could be the Green Ninja if you want. No, of the 4 categories of outfits, one of them is entirely just Ninjago, so I made sure to get good footage of all of this, and let me show you every single one. So there's 4 of the core ninja without their hoods with their headband hairpieces, so that's Kai, Nia, Jay, and Lloyd. Then there's Blacksmith Kai from the Ninjago City Markets, Dragon's Rising Kai, Detective Zane from the Ninjago City Markets. Then we have the rest of the Dragon's Rising suits, Nia, Jay, Zane, Cole, and Lloyd. There's Casual Jay from the Ninjago City Gardens, Casual Cole from the Ninjago City Gardens, Lord Garbodon gets an outfit, which is really cool, and then the last outfit is a Bone Warrior from Ninjago Core, which is a very weird choice, but you know what, I'm here for it. Now, as a Ninjago fan, I'll admit a lot of these would not have been my first choices. Like the casual outfits from the Ninjago City Markets I really didn't need, except for Jay. Jay's is kind of cool, but the rest are just reused parts. But you know what, I'm just impressed there is so many of these, because I've been wanting a Ninjago video game forever, and we've never really gotten one aside from the Ninjago movie game, which was fine. So even though having more would have been really awesome, the fact that there's this many is pretty cool. And I'm happy there's at least one complete line of suits in the Dragon's Rising suits, and I think that was the right choice. Though I guess all the new ninja were left out, right? There's no Aaron Sora or Wildfire. Another thing to note too is these are just outfits for your characters in the game, so you can see the face doesn't change, just the outfit does. Now that being said, I know there is multiple characters in this game, so I don't know to what extent that customization leads. You can see this footage was filmed in co-op mode, and the second player was also able to customize their outfit, so I don't know how many actual characters are in this game or how easy it is to switch characters, but I believe that you should be able to put any of these outfits on any character. And there is a custom outfit section too if you want to mix and match pieces. The last category is called Amusement, and it's mostly just mascot costumes, some collectible minifigure series, but there's a few very interesting ones in there. There's a blue classic spaceman, a classic LEGO pirate, some pretty cool stuff. Overall, I was very impressed by the character customization in this game. On a similar Ninjago note, we were told there is like elements in this game that you could use. Specifically fire, ice, and lightning. Now, I talked to a friend of mine who's a fan of the actual Horizon games, and I was told this is just a Horizon thing, this is not a Ninjago reference. But even still, with the Ninjago costumes in the game, even if it wasn't intentionally a Ninjago reference, it makes this more fun as a Ninjago fan. Earth is unfortunately left out, but hey, what can you do? A couple of miscellaneous things. I mentioned to the team that I play a lot of games on Nintendo Switch, and they told me that this game is actually optimized for the Switch, and it runs almost as good on the Switch as on other consoles. The co-op felt very smooth, and this game does actually have online co-op, which is very nice to see, because I wanted to play online co-op in a LEGO game with friends for a very long time, and you've just not been able to do that. There is, of course, also local co-op, which is what I played here. Both players stay on screen at the same time, and if one player wanders too far, player 2 will be teleported back to player 1, so that way there's no, like, split screens or anything. It all stays in range, but then also both people aren't getting locked in place because they're both running different directions. Figuring out the best way to do co-op is tough, but I think that's probably the best decision, especially with the layout of these levels. You want to stay close anyway, and split screen doesn't always feel great. I mentioned earlier how just like in general the game looks beautiful, but I think a big part of that too is the creature models. They're all designed using actual LEGO bricks, and man, they just look so good. The official LEGO Horizon set that came out a few years ago was my favorite set of that year, despite the fact that I had never played the game, and all of these feel like they were done in the same style. The game does have an original story too, with voice acting, and again, it feels very LEGO game-esque. This isn't a TT Games game, but it has that like same style of humor. And it's cool to see the Horizon world in that style, because as I said, I haven't played those games, but I'm like vaguely aware of the world, and I know it's a more serious game, so it's nice to see a lighter take on it. Oh, and then one final thing, I discovered that when you're in the like village hub world, there's all these villagers walking around, you can just pick them up and throw them if you want. Which I guess speaks to the freedom that you have in this game, but I found it very funny. But yeah, I think that's about all I have to share from my play session of the new LEGO Horizon Adventures game. As I said, this is something I wasn't super interested in, but now I am definitely going to be getting right away, and probably making at least one video on it. I want to see what the full extent of that Ninjago customization is, because we've seen the character customization, but I want to see the biomes with the Ninjago sets and what, like, the customized village looks like. So that's going to be my goal when I get this game, is to fully, like, Ninjagoify it. And I just love so much that all of this is included in the game. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the game, and if you have any questions for me about it. I think I covered everything I know about it in this video, but if you have any further questions that I didn't cover, maybe I'll have an answer for you. This game comes out November 14th, 2024, so we're only a couple of weeks away, and I believe it's coming to everything except for Xbox, so Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and PC. Thank you very much again to LEGO for setting up Fan Media Days. This was a very fun time and one of many cool things I did there. And of course, thank you to the LEGO Horizon Adventures team for talking to me about the game and giving me the chance to play early. And as for this video, I think that's about all I have to say. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!